Jai Jinendra, everyone.
Jai Jindra Menon, sir.
Jai Jinendra ji. Are you back in Australia? Or
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
back
okay.
now.
Good.
How
So-
are you all doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. Yes. Yeah.
I missed a few classes.
Oh, yes. I think you are doing something similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it went well.
It was good. It was very spiritually enlightening, I should say. I had the chance to stay with my Guruji for 8 days.
Oh, yes.
I fasted for 8 days and I stayed with him. And also at the start of the Paryushan, I was fortunate enough to witness a Sanlekna, the procedure. So a gentleman had accepted the vows of Sanlekna.
Okay.
So I was very fortunate to be there at that time.
Okay.
It was a very, very different experience.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
it was a very, very learning experience, I should say. It was very nice.
Yeah, in the south, at least in Tamil Nadu, it used to be very seldom. Nowadays, more and more people are taking to Sanlekna.
True.
It's becoming more like
They're becoming aware of it. Yeah.
yes, that's I was like to say. Yeah.
It's I just can't express what feeling I went through when I was observing the whole process. It's
Oh.
like the book that we are reading now. It's also all like page by page coming in front of me.
Okay.
It was amazing. I've never witnessed one before.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was my first experience, and I was telling my Guruji, I said this was like a bonus for me. I never expected something like that to happen when I'm visiting.
Okay.
So it was a very, very enlightening experience. At least it gave me an idea of the extent or the preparation one has to go through. We often hear ma'am telling us preparation for Sanlekna. I suppose we listen to it, we probably infer based on what we understand of it. But when you see it practically in front of you, it's a very different experience.
Okay.
To me, it was just the words of Priya ma'am were resounding in my ears, Sanlekna, and I said, if this is what it is, it will require a lot more patience and a lot more practice. It's not that easy, as much as we can read and interpret and whatnot. Yeah, and I was fortunate to be sitting next to that person at the last moments as well. So to see the strength in that person, it was like we talk about self-realization, and we talk about how we can steadfast ourselves into our practices, whatever we are learning here. But when it really comes to putting it into practice, it just has to be a level beyond what we think we can. The calmness on that face, it's sort of has engraved itself into my memories now. The calmness, the peace on the face, the what should I say, the satisfaction of continuing into the next phase of life is it was just beyond me.
That person must really be a genius.
He would be. He was 92-year-old, so he wasn't young by any standard, and his body was totally shrunk to skeletons.
Okay.
But despite that, I could see the pain on his face. Like they had to move him around for all the vows and whatever the procedures happened. But there was not one sound of anguish or pain or anxiety or nothing like that. So it was so calm and composed at that age. It went on for 6 days, so I could see the progression that was happening. But it's an experience I will never ever forget in my life. It was such a difference. There is a message from ma'am. Where are we up to now? Maybe we should start with the prayer.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Mokshamadasya nitaram vitaram karma bhokrutam jnataram vishpatatvanam vande prakunadattaye vande prakunadattaye. Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jindra. Ma'am suggesting to
8:30.
recite sutras. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We were on. She actually what the ma'am said is she wants. Okay, we are in the 9th chapter. We completed up to 35.
Oh, right.
And then she said 39 to 44. She kind of just brushed through, but she said that she will do it in detail today. So yeah, so that is how it was. She will, yeah, the remaining she completed, yeah, on the 9th chapter. So now we need to do 39 to 44. We have to do, yeah.
Okay. So we can maybe go a little bit. Maybe we can start on 39 then.
Yeah.
Do you want to recite the slok, the sutra?
Yes. Yeah. So yeah. Pardon me if my pronunciation is not right. I'm actually reading from Sanskrit to English to Tamil.
Yeah.
So this is sutra number 39. So maybe let us put a message in the groups that we are doing it so that others don't wait till ma'am joins.
Yeah.
Just for a message. Yes.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra, Shoham.
Jai Jinendra, Saurabh, how was your trip?
Oh, it's very nice, very learning.
We missed you in the class.
I know, I missed the classes as well. Yeah. I was listening to the evening class and on Thursday, I think. You have attempted really well, Shobha ma'am, considering that you guys find Hindi as a difficult language. You've done a lot of justice to the subject.
Oh, thank you very much. It's really nice to know that.
Just to give you a background, last week ma'am was really not feeling well. That she took an effort to go through that. It's really the commitment and what she has is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely commendable.
Yeah. How are you, ma'am? You are better now?
Much better, Mahendran sir. And it's still slightly the same, but and I'm still on medication, but I'm afraid I'm not one of those typical Jains who who won't take medicines and all, but being a doctor, I prefer to take medicines than not take medicines.
Okay. Okay. So Sutra number 39.
Yeah.
Chapter 9, Sutra 39. Bridak,
What book is that?
the
What book we are referring to?
Tattvartha Sutra,
Okay.
chapter 9, and Sutra number 39. Prithakva, Ekatva, Vidarga, Sushma Kriya, Pradibadi, Vyubrada Kriya, Nivartini.
Yeah. So these sutras are starting Shukla Dhyan, or the discussion of Shukla Dhyan. So as per this Sutra 39, there are 4 types of Shukla Dhyan. We understand from the previous discussion that this is the most significant dhyan leading to Keval Gyan and further to the salvation, so to speak. So the 4 different types of Shukla Dhyan that are being described here in this sutra, Pruthakatva Vitarka is first type. The second one is Ekatva Vitarka. The third is Shukshma Kriya Pratipati. And the fourth is Vyu Parata Kriya Nivarti. Now, if we like, as they're explaining further, I'll just check in the other book what they talk about this. So I suppose there would be the stages as well. So the four different stages of Shukla Dhyan. The first stage would be Pruthakatva Vitarka, which, if I understand, as I understand, is to start differentiating between Pudgal and Jiva Dravya as such. So the focus is differentiating, as we call it, as Bhed Vigyan. So the Vitarka here, let's see what the Vitarka would mean. Vitarka, I understand, is the specialized way of the dhyan, which would be the whole process of differentiating between Pudgal and Dravya and Jiv Dravya. Then
Sutra number 43, the Vidarka is explained as a Shrutam.
Yeah, 43. Yeah, Vitarka Shrutam. So that is the subject of Shruta Gyan, I suppose. I'm not sure whether we should discuss on this, given that it's not much we can interpret upon it. So in this, the other book, the tabular book, it says Vitarka is Shruta, which means to what do you call it? To contemplate with a lot of depth of contemplation. So going into the details or specialized contemplation through all the three yoga. So Man, Vachan and Kaya, all the three yogas are involved in this specialized way of contemplation. And what they call vichar is Artha Vyanjana Yoga Sankranti.
The book I have, what it states is the first one, the Pritaktva Vitarka. What it says is have the self as the center of focus, and then, controlling that mind is the Pritaktva Vitarka. In those, though the self is the center of focus, but the arthas in that keep changing. So this will happen between 7th to 10th Gunasthan.
Okay.
The Ekatva Vidarga, it says the same thing, but the still the self has the focus, but the artha doesn't change. So you focus on one artha in that, and that is in 12th Gunastha.
When you say artha is, would it mean the object?
That's I guess that is what it is. Yeah, object.
Right.
We focus on the self, but the in the self itself, different it may be meanings of the self. I don't know.
Or different stages of the same object could
Yeah.
be part as well, like paryas of that object.
Yeah.
Shubha ma'am, would you have had come across this subject in your MA Jainology?
So, ma'am, you are on mute, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I wasn't. I'm sorry, I wasn't following any of these.
Right. So this one here is talking about the four stages of Shukla Dhyan. Would you have had any studies on that?
Yeah, we studied Shukla Dhyan in MA Jainology.
Right.
And, so what are we studying about Shukla Dhyan?
We're talking about the four different stages: Pruthakatva, Ekatva, Vitarka, Ekatva Vitarka, Sukshma Kriya Pratipati, and Vyuparat Kriya Nivarti. So there's not much of an explanation given in this book. If we can, what would Pruthakatva Vitarka stand for? Mahendran sir brought some kind of context to it.
It is given in Sarvata Siddhi also. Pritakatva is the first one, that is with Man, Vachan, Kaya. Just give me a second. I know that.
Sure.
Is ma'am not coming today, Saurabh?
No.
She's starting
she
in
asked
10
us to-
minutes.
So we are looking at Mani Pradeep book or
Yeah,
Surekha
yeah.
book? Mani Pradeep,
Both Mani Pradeep, yeah.
what's the page number?
See, what they're saying is the first two Shukla Dhyan, that is Pratakatva and Ekatva,
Ekatva, yeah.
happens in those Atmas who are Shruta Kevalis.
Hmm.
And they have done all the alochana, that is the debate, the logic and everything. And they will have the contemplation of any one dravya, guna or paryaya alternatively. And wherever there is a support, they will focus on only one part of it, so that the dhyan becomes very concentrated and centered over
Right.
there. And the other one, that is the second one, that is Ekatva, is free from deviations. It focuses on one, but it does not deviate from that and does not take other thought processes into it, actually.
Okay.
And it's actually, it is free from oscillations,
Right.
shifting from one point of the dravya or to the guna or the paryaya. It will only keep thinking about the dravya on that part. Whereas the first one, Pratakatva, will take one thing, but it keeps moving from the dravya guna paryaya kind of thing.
Okay.
And the first one, what it will do is it will take all the things that are found in the scripture. Supposing we are talking about a tattva, say, kind of thing. It will go to the dravya of the tattva, the guna of the tattva, and paryaya. Hello? Hello?
Bharaji, can you mute?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I will.
Thank
Just tell me the page number of the book, please.
And the second dhyan, that is Ekatva, will take from the scripture itself. Supposing it is taking, say, Ashrava or Bandha from the scripture, it will focus only on one part of that thing. It will not shift from the dravya or a guna or a paryaya of the substance it has taken. You understand that? Hello?
Right. So in the first part, you would say that the dravya, guna, paryaya, all three modes can be shifted or oscillated upon. But in the second stage, it's only either the dravya or the guna or the paryaya.
Or anything, whatever it takes, it does not, sanchala nahi hai. That is,
Okay.
It only focuses, it's a kind of a development on one stage of meditation to the next stage of meditation. But these two, both of them happens with the Shruta Kevalis only. Not with, the Shruta Kevalis are the first rung of the Kevali, na? So they take all they absorb everything that's given in scriptures, and they develop their thought processes on it. They do vichar in their mind, and then they'll think about it, reflect upon it again and again and again, kind of thing. But what he says is in Pratakatva, it sort of goes from one to the other, of that same subject it has taken.
Okay.
Whereas if in the Ekatva, it focuses only on one aspect of the subject and does not deviate. There is no oscillation. It just does all the, it considers all the aspects of that one particular thing. And so it is a development of the mental acumen actually, and
Okay.
focusing kind of a thing. And then we have the third one, that is Sukshma Kriya Pratipadi and Vyu Bharada Kriya.
Nivarti.
Actually, there is a lot of discussion about Vichara itself. Vicharam, what does Vicharam mean? Because the 44th sloka is going to talk about the Vichara. And in that, they are saying about the artha, the language and the yoga, all of them, they keep changing. These are the activities of this thing. And you see, now what is happening is they are talking about man and then the bodily kriyas, and very soon they are going to stop all the things. So we have to develop it from one stage to the other to a perfect conduct of no yoga. That is where he is leading it actually. And then, in fact, he is talking a lot, one full sutra is on Vichara. Vicharo Visarotya Vyanjana. Vyanjana is grammar or language. And Yoga Sankranti. Sankranti is the changes. So what is Vicharam? Vichara is the content, the language, and the activity, which keeps changing. That is Vichara. I'm just explaining the sutras, but we can always go to the. See the next one. You have gone to that Pritaka Dvaita Vitarga Sukshma Kriya Pratipadit Vyupada Kriyani Vardhini 39, right?
Yeah.
Then Trayega Yoga Kaya Yogayo Ganam. That is a person who has Trayega. Trayega means three types of yogas. And one yoga is by the Shuta Kevali. That is the, and then the Kaya Yoga. That is one who has only bodily activity. And then Yoga Anam, that is no activity Kevali are also there. And all of them will get Shukla Dhyana. See, there are three kinds of activities. That is one activity which keeps reading and with uses all the man, vachan, kaya, everything.
Yeah.
And then there is another where the man doesn't work. Only the bodily activity is there. And then the last Kevali, before he gets his moksha, is one who has no activity. That's where it becomes, you attain moksha. So he is defining these three yoga states. One is the Shuddha Kevali, then the only the body ka Kevali, body ka yoga ka Kevali, and the last Kevali is where there is no activity at all of the body.
Right.
That is the 40th actually. And then 41st is Ekashrayetsa Vitarga Vichare Purva. That is what he is saying is the first two Shukla Dhyans belong to the Shuddha Kevali.
Okay.
Ekashrayesa Vitarga Vichare Purve. Purve is the first.
First, yeah.
So there I told you why the one who reads the Shruta and he gets the Keval Gyan from the Shruta, he will do all the contemplations, for, but, arguments, the tarka, the debates, everything in his mind. That is the Prikatatva's Vicharam, Vitarkam. And then the 42 says Avicharam Dvitiyam. Avicharam means there is no shifting. There is no oscillation. There is no, going from one to the other. Just
Right.
focusing on, there is no avicharam. It's
Right.
only focus. That is dvitiyam. Dvitiyam is the second one.
Second.
That is the ekatva vitarkam. Now, you have said all of this. Now, what is, he is defining vitarkam. Vitarka shrutam. That is, for the shruta jnanam, you need, it is called vitarkam. What is vitarkam? This is the vichar. Here, the shruta jnana is called vitarka. See, that's why the first two are called prakatatva vitarkam and ekatva vitarkam. Whereas the third one is sushma kriya pratipadi and vyupada kriya pratipadi.
So, which means there are no contemplation happening in the last two.
There is no mind there. He
Okay.
has blocked his mind already over there in the first two.
Okay. Okay.
So, Shruta Jnanam stops with the first two.
Right.
And thereafter, you have no use for Shruta Jnanam also.
Right.
You have quietened your mind. You have reached a stage where you have found all your answers, and that's it.
Right. Right.
And that is why this Vicharam, this has been taken as a separate sutra, 43. And
Okay.
then 44 now explains what this Vicharam is. Vicharo ardhavyagnya yoga sankranti. Yeah. See, Vicharam is artha. You see that avagraha there in the, that is, that avagraha stands for a, because the sandhi of vicharo and a, you cannot write a there. So it's a sandhi. So they put a avagraha. So you must read it as vicharo artha vyanjana yoga sankrantihi.
Right.
Okay. And this is what we said. Artha is the content, the meaning. Vyanjana is the grammar, the language, the what it is. And yoga is the yoga activity. Shankranti is the change of this from artha, vyanjana and yoga. This is what, if you put it in a bodily activity, what is happening? Where do you see the artha? You see it in your mind.
Right.
And where do you see the vyanjana? It is your vachan, man vachan. So in the first two itself, you're stopping the man and vachan. And then the yoga sankranti, and all these are changing in this first two shruta jnana, vitarkam.
Right.
So that's what he is meaning by that stotra. And I don't want to go through the everything because we'll hear it from Priya ma'am.
Yeah.
And then from the 45th is Samyak Drishti Shravaka Viratananda Vyojaga Darshana Moha Shapokshama Koba Shanta Moha Shapakshina Moha Jinaha Kramasho Asankyeya Guna Nirjaraha.
Right.
This is telling you who are all the guys who will attain this thing. That is from which Gunastan, who is the Samyak, from the fourth Gunastan, that is, he is a Samyak Drishti. And then in Samyak Drishti, who is in fourth Gunastan? Usually the Shravak who has this fourth Samyak Drishti, right?
Yeah.
Then Viratananda. The Muni who has, who is a Virati.
Yeah.
And that first he starts from the Avirati Samyak Drishti, then he goes to the Virati, Vyoga Darshana Mohana, Moha Shapako. That is the one who has done away with Darshana and Moha Jnana, Moha Karmas.
Right.
That stage, which is at which stage is the Mohaniya karma gone? That is the 6th stage, yeah?
Mohaniya, Darshan Mohaniya
All
will go in the
Kashaya,
fourth.
Kobha, Krodha and all goes off at 6th stage, I think, right?
Darshan Moha will go in the fourth stage.
Illa.
Because
Kashaya,
the Charitra
Anantanupadrika,
Moha will go all the way in 12th Gunastan.
Yeah. The Vyojaga is the Anantanubandhi Kashaya, Apratyakana Kashaya. One who changes the Anantanubandhi Kashaya to Apratyakana Kashaya, that is the Vyojaga. And then the one who is making the Shapaka, what is Shayak of Darshana Mohana. Mohaniya karma, and then the upshama, that is, he at the same time he makes the upshama of the Charitra Mohaniya. Then upasanta moha, that is, he is bringing the Mohaniya karma to a shant level, and then he shapaka sheena mohanina mohajina. That means he is totally destroying. Shayak karta hai.
Yeah.
And then Sheena Moha, that is even the Charitra Mohaniya is totally Shayak ho jata hai.
Yeah.
That happens when they become jinas, when they are
in the 12th Gunastan.
Yeah.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra,
Jinendra,
ma'am.
Continue. I'll watch.
Ma'am.
Jai Jinendra, ma'am.
Jai Jinendra Ram sir.
Ma'am, how are you feeling now? Are you feeling better?
I'm better. Much better.
Oh, okay. Because we were worried that you had fever, and on top of it you were taking upas and all the stuff, and it's not
Yeah. No, but Langhanam is Aushadam.
correct. And we also say fast for the fever. So, but
Yes.
I don't know what you had, fever or cold, because it is fast for the fever and feast for the cold. So if you had fever, then fasting is a good Langhanam.
And if you have cold, also, what did you say? You should eat.
Eat the cold, starve the fever, ma'am.
Eat the cold, starve the fever.
Yeah.
Yes. See, when I have doctors like you, why should I worry?
You are doctor's doctor.
But you are a doctor, superior doctor, ma'am.
That's what I told you, doctor's
I'm
doctor.
Paramatma's representative. That's all I know.
You are
He's
like
a super doctor. So even I'm a small doctor.
you are like a Reserve Bank, Banker's Bank. No.
That's a banker talking.
Okay. Chalo, what was going on?
We were just reading from 39th Sutra, ma'am. Just, breaking down the Sutra, reading the Sutra.
Okay. Shall we continue?
Yes,
First of all,
please.
I apologize. I'm late for the class. I got held up with Saibji, and she told me to take an extra class for half an hour. So instead of 7:30, I had to wind up from there at 8 o'clock. And from there, I just messaged you, and then I traveled and I came, did little bit of my Parna. Then, yeah. So last class, where we finished with the Dharma Dhyan, we were doing Shukla Dhyan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, chalo. So Shukla Dhyan is preceded by Dharma Dhyan. Whatever I'm saying, no, they're all golden letters. They're all golden things. You should keep them in your mind frame forever. Only when you give up Artha Raudra, Dharma starts. Or rather, when Dharma Dhyan starts, Artha Raudra goes. Otherwise, every minute we are in panic situation. Right? Every small thing will affect us. Affect us means what? Affect our Kashai. And Atma is a knower and seer, aprabhavi. Atma does not get affected. Atma means the Trikal Dhruv Shuddha Atma does not get affected by anything. By karma, kashai, leshya, Janma, Maran. It is unaffected, untouched by all these. The pure soul, the intrinsic core nature is unaffected. But every moment we get affected, no? So that is Artha Raudra Dhyan. And that is the Kashayatma. That is the Audaik Bhav. So how to overcome this Audaik Bhav? How to manifest that Parinamic Bhav? We are all, that Parinamic Bhav is unaffected. But we have not explored that Parinamic Bhav. And in Shukla Dhyan, the exploration of the Parinamic Bhav happens. The determination of it happens in Dharma Dhyan. And not exploring that is Artha Raudra Dhyan. Not even having the determination, getting carried away by any and every emotion is Artha Raudra Dhyan. It could be Shubha emotion, it could be Ashubha Bhav. Emotion means Bhav. Shubh Bhav, Ashubh Bhav. You get carried away by them. You go away from your core. Gyayak Bhav, Gyata Drashta Bhav, Akarta Bhav. So then it is Artha Raudra Dhyan. Now how to overcome that? Through the Dharma Dhyan. So first contemplating on Bhagwan's Agya. What is Bhagwan's Agya? That you are Parinamic Bhav. You matlab the Jeev. The Jeev is Trikali Dhruv Gyayak Bhav. That is Bhagwan's Agya, that you explore it. You believe in it. You abide in it. You take refuge in it. You take shelter in it. And don't get carried away by the Audaik Bhav. Whatever in your karma uday will come. Let it come. Apai means you aim at that Parinamic Bhav. Whatever Vipak, the third type of Dharma Dhyan, Vipak. Understand that it is your Vipak. Your karma uday, that karma bondage, that seed that you had sown in the past. Now you are reaping the harvest. Now don't sow further. Then you don't have to reap further. Cut it. Cut the creeper of karma. Cut the creeper of this Artha Raudra Dhyan by sowing the seeds of Dharma Dhyan. Okay. So Dharma Dhyan happens, listen to me, when you focus on the Dharmi. Dharmi is the Trikali Dhruv Bhagwan Atma. And focusing on that is Dharma. And if you don't focus on that, it is Punyapak. Clear? The Parinamic Bhav
Yes,
is
ma'am.
Dharmi. Atma is the Parinamic Bhav, it is Dharmi. When the Pariyai looks at the Dharmi, then that Pariyai, it is Dharma. So, Agya, Apai, Vipak, Karma Uday is coming. You still focus on the Atma. So, focusing on the Atma is Sansthan Vichay. Sansthan here refers to Lok ke Akar ka. Now, in your Atma ke Akar mein, the Lok Akar will come. Gyanakar, Geyakar, Lokakar. So, ये सब आपके ज्ञान के जानने में आते हैं. And all these are cognized by my Gyan. They are not worth cognition. Worth cognition is my pure soul. So like that you focus through at the high intellectual level. Concentration level, ekagra chit hokar ke, है ना, पहले ही बता दिया ना. What is, who is eligible for this Dharma Dhyan? Who is eligible? यहाँ पर आगे आ गया ना सूत्र. Uttama Sahanan, Sutra number 27. He should have Uttam Sahanan, Ekagra, high level of concentration. Chinta Nirodho. Chinta Nirodho refers to giving up Artha Raudra Dhyan. All that is Chinta. Ka Nirodh Karna is not stopping Artha Raudra Dhyan, but taking shelter in the Dharmi will lead to Dharma Dhyan, will lead to arrest of Artha Raudra Dhyan. Am I loud and clear? Not otherwise, not the other way around. If you want to control Artha Raudra, it is again Artha Raudra. Chalo. So this way we understood the Dharma Dhyan. Now Dharma Dhyan should eventually lead to Shukla Dhyan. If it doesn't lead to Shukla Dhyan, that means it is like you have set the goal of participating in the Olympic race, but you have not even reached the state level or national level. You have set the goal, but your efforts are not matching according to your goal. So Dharma Dhyan will not lead to Shukla Dhyan if your efforts don't match your goal. So as the goal is, so should be the efforts. If your goal is high, your efforts have to be of a very high order. Okay, like that we have to understand. So why people fail is because they have set the goal, but they don't know the efforts that they have to apply, how much efforts they have to apply, the direction in which they have to apply, the quantum in which it has to be applied. That is lacking. So the vairagya is lacking. That much of rag is there. That much of vairagya is lacking. So our efforts are not matching our goal. So we don't achieve our goal. So what you have to do, you have to work on yourself. Yourself means ourself. Okay. So next comes the Shukla Dhyan. So what is Shukla Dhyan? In Jainism, Shukla Dhyan is only the Dhyan. Everything else is Karma Bandhana. Artha Raudra is Ashubha Karma Bandhana. Dharma Dhyan is Shubha Karma Bandhana. Shukla Dhyan only a Bandha state. And that is the complete self-absorption state. Now this Shukla Dhyan is of 4 types. 37 Sutra. First we have read the sutras in the last class. Okay, so I won't read the sutras. I'll explain the sutras. So Shukla Dhyan, the first 2 Shukla Dhyan happen for Purva Bida, those who have the knowledge of the 14 Purvas. Okay, Pare Kevalinaha, the last 2 Shukla Dhyan happen for a Kevali. That means what? Shukla Dhyan, now I won't call one Shukla Dhyan, I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 happen, then after 2 Keval Dhyan happens. And when Nirvana is about to happen, then 3 and 4 will happen. Clear? Clear? Shukla Dhyan 1, 2 leads to Keval Dhyan. And Shukla Dhyan 3, 4 leads to Nirvana. Okay, before Nirvana. Pare Kevalinaha. Now what are the 4 Shukla Dhyan? First, read the next page, page number 208. Prithakatva Vitarka Vichara. That is the first type of Shukla Dhyan. Second is Ekatva Vitarka Avichara. Then Sukshma Kriya Pratipati. Then Vyuparat Kriya Anivriti. Vyuparata Kriya Anivriti. This is how you have to read these 4 Shukla Dhyan. Now we'll examine each one. Then they have told that these 4 types of Shukla Dhyan, no? The first Dhyan can be had by people who have 3 yoga. That means what? Mithyatva, Avirati, Pramad, Kashai. All gone. Only yoga is operating. Okay. Now the Shukla Dhyan, no? It will happen from 8th Gunasthan to 14th Gunasthan. From 8th Gunasthan to 14th Gunasthan. So in the 8th to 11th Gunasthan, now the Kashai subsidence and destruction is happening. Pure soul absorption is increasing. So only little bit of Kashai Matra is left. 8th means only Kashai is there. 7th mein Pramad bhi chala gaya. Apramat avastha is there. So only that little Sanjwalan, Kashai and all those are there. They are being burnt out now through the fire of meditation. Okay. So there only the 3 yoga will be operating. As the Jeev goes from 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 12, like that, 3 yoga. Then what happens? 1 yoga. Then 1 yoga is there. Then Keval Gyan will happen. Then in the 14th Gunasthan, Kai Yoga will be there. And last breath of 14th Gunasthan, a yoga will happen. So you have to understand 3 yoga, 2 yoga, 1 yoga, Kai yoga, a yoga for the 4 Shukla Dhyan. Now, again, Ekashraye Savitarka Vichare Purve. Purve means what? First two types of Shukla Dhyan will have ek ashray wale. Ek ashray wale means they will be taking refuge in one. Now, what is that one? We will see. It is Savitarka. Now, what is Savitarka? We will see. Then it is Savichara. What is Savichara? We will shortly see. Clear? This first two types of Shukla Dhyan will be Ek Ashray Wala, Savitark and Savichara. The second one is Avichara. Avicharam Dvitiyam. Understood? Now they are explaining in the 43rd one what is Shruta, and in 44 they'll explain what is Vichara. Then only we will know what exactly they are trying to tell. Okay. What is Vitarkaha? Tarka means Chinta. Chinta means Chintan. Here Vitarkaha means what? Very subtle Chintan. Very, very, very subtle Shruta. Shruta means what? Not at the mati level, but at the soul awareness level. Shrut is happening. Awareness is happening. Of what? Of what? Come to the next sutra. Vicharo Artha Vyanjana Yoga Sankrantihi. Now, what is the meaning of the word Sankranti? Sankranti means changing. Changing. Very quickly in this Vitarka state, very soon the concentration will change from Artha Vyanjana Yoga. Under Artha, you can see in that block, page number 207, mein ek chart diya hua. What is Vitarka? Shruta, Vishesh Roop se vichar karna. Not at the mental level. I know mental level is there, but very, very, kya bole, automatically it is happening. Fast, it is happening. They are not doing it. They are so steady in the soul that these things are happening at the yoga level. Okay, so Sankranti is happening. Vichara means Sankranti, changing. It is like how the eyeball of a crow changes fast. Like that, the Sankranti happens. How it happens? No, listen to me carefully now. Supposing I say gold bangle yellowness. Gold bangle yellowness. Gold bangle yellowness. Gold bangle yellowness. So from gold to bangle, bangle to yellowness, the thought is changing. So dravya se paryay ke upar, dravya se paryay ke upar, paryay se dravya ke upar. They are focusing on the dravya, they are focusing on the paryay. They are focusing on the gyayak bhav, they are focusing on the gyan paryay. Clear? That is called as Artha Sankranti. Dravya and paryay, dravya and paryay. The soul is not able to steadily focus on one particular thing, on complete dravya. Sometimes the dravya will come in concentration, sometimes the paryay will come in concentration. Nothing else, nothing else. What is in the paryay is not coming, but they are focusing on the paryay. Then they focus on the dravya. Like that, fast it changes. Or it can be Vyanjana Sankranti, Shabda and Vachan. Shabda and Vachan. For example, a person is having the Vachan, Vachan, but he is not having the Shabda. You understand? Vachan is there. Our vocal cords are there, but the Shabda not being pronounced. So like that, sometimes on the Shabda, sometimes on the Vachana, the Sankranti goes. Then comes the Yoga Sankranti. Sometimes Man, sometimes Vachan, sometimes Kaya. Sometimes concentration on the Man happens, concentration on Vachan happens, concentration. This will be happening in the first two types of Shukla. Savichara. Understood? Savichara, first type of Shukla. The second one is Avichara. Avichara means what? Now no Sankranti happens. Steadiness on one thing happens. Concentration on one thing happens. Ekatva. See, prathakatva. Now take the first type of Shukla Dhyan. Prathak, prathak. Prathak, prathak means different. Dhyan is on different things. So prathakatva, vitarka is there, vichar is there. Second one is ekatva is there. Either dravya only or only pariyay. है ना? एक परी रहेगा भाव श्रुत ज्ञान के बल से. Now भाव श्रुत means what? आत्मा के बल से. Avichar, no parivartan, complete concentration, steadiness of the dhyan concentration happens. At the end of this, Keval Gyan happens. At the end of this, maximum karmic load is gone and Kashay is gone. And Sanjvalan Kashay is gone. So Sheena Mohaniya is gone. Jnanavarniya, Darshanavarniya, Antara is gone. And Keval Gyan manifests. Now Gyan. Okay. So see here on page number 208. Prathakatva vitarka. Prathakatva, I told you different. Bhav Shrut Gyan ke bal se parivartan. Ekatva. Then it happens, first type of Shukla Dhyan happens from 8 to 11. Second one can happen only in the 12th. Okay, that much of speed, that much of focus, that much of vairagya, that much of concentration. Now, supposing the Jeev is not able to concentrate and focus, time is over, Antar Muhur, time is over, the Jeev will fall down. Again, it will rise, again, it will fall down. Depending on its, again, it has to apply the Purusharth. Again, it has to apply. It has to be interested. Again, it has to apply. Like that, many times it will falter. Many times it will, that much of, you have to be sure of Moksha Marga to proceed with that one pointed focus. While concentrating on the soul, you wonder, am I in the right direction? Will I get Keval Gyan? Is this the right way? You will fall down. So you have to be very sure. Your Swadhyay should be perfect. Perfect means what? Swadhyay means not simply reading the scriptures. Nirnay. Reading the scriptures and having the nirnay that yes, this is the way. Then only you can take that flight to Shukla Dhyan. Otherwise, it won't happen. Okay. So, first type of Shukla Dhyan, Swami Shruta Kevali. Second type of Swami is Shukla Dhyan, Swami Shruta Kevali. And then they get Keval Gyan. Then third and fourth Shukla Dhyan is what? Kevali Bhagwan. Now in that state, he can remain for how many years the Ghati karmas are there. With that second type of Shukla Dhyan, third type of, they have entered the 13th Gunasthan now. So in the Prathakatva Vitarka, there will be 3 yog. And in the second one, any 1 yog. And in the third Shukla Dhyan, Ka Yoga alone will be there. And in the fourth type of Shukla Dhyan, a yoga state. When I come there, I will tell you. Now come here. What is the fruit of Prathakatva Vitarka? Mohaniya karma ka upsham or kshay happens. And in Ekatva Vitarka, 3 ghati karma kshay happens. Okay. Sahanan, Uttama Sahanan. First 3 types of Sahanan. Vajra, Rishabha, that one. And second one can be had only by Vajra, Rishabha, Sahanan people can enter that. Okay. So Drishtant, the first type of Shukla Dhyan is like the flame of a lamp. The second Shukla Dhyan is like the light of a very precious gem. And the third and fourth type of Shukla Dhyan, the light is like the infinite suns cannot match the brilliance of that Shukla Dhyan. Keval Gyan. है ना? इसलिए अपन लोगस में बोलते हैं ना, Aichesu ayyam payasaira, Chandesu nimalaira, Chandesu, su. Many moons cannot match the coolness of the sun, and Aichesu, Surya. Many suns cannot match the brilliance of the Keval Gyan Surya. Okay. So like that. So you understood the first two types of Shukla Dhyan. Now I'll go to the third and fourth. So now the Jeev has become a Kevali. Now he's about to do he's about to enter the 14th Gunasthan. In that, what process happens? So here they say, at the end of the 13th Gunasthan, Sukshma Kriya Apratipati. ऊपर लिख लीजिए अपratipati. वहां mistake से pratipati दिया हुआ. You have to put apratipati. Okay. हाँ, वहां पर actually संधि है. So Sukshma Kai Yoga will be there. Now Man Yoga is gone because Keval Gyan is operating. Everything the soul knows directly by the soul only. No need of Man. Vachan Yoga, now Yoga Nirodha has happened. Just imagine Kevali Bhagwan, Mahavir Swami, Diwali ke 2 दिन पहले. He is doing the Yoga Nirodh. So 3 days पहले उनकी वाणी खिरना, क्या बोले, last but third day. And the first day out of the 3 days, the first day only now his speech has stopped. Vachan Yoga Nirodh ho gaya. Second day only Roop will be there. Roop Chaturdashi. And now he is going to do the Yoga Nirodh, Kai Yoga also Nirodh, and he is going to go to Moksha. So that is the Amavas day. Understood? This happens at the end of the 13th Gunasthan. What happens? Sukshma Kai Yoga mein sthit ho jate hai, and apratipati means they are not going to come back. They are not going to falter now. Why they have to come back? They have got Keval Gyan. They don't need anything now. They are enlightened. So why they have to fall down? Okay. So only they will be Kevali. Kai Yoga alone is there. Swasoswas is there. At this stage also, 85 karma prakritis are there. Which 85 I'll tell you shortly. Okay. I mean the text will tell you shortly. Yoga Kai Yoga. Now, what is the fruit of this 13th, third type of Shukla Dhyan? Yoga ka abhav. See, 5 causes of bondage, no? Mithyatva, Avirati, Pramad, Kashay, Yoga. So first when they got the Atma ka darshan, Param Parinamik Bhav. So Mithyatva went off. The more and more they absorbed in the Parinamik Bhav, Avirati gone. More they absorbed in the Parinamik Bhav, Pramad gone. More they absorbed in the Parinamik Bhav, Kashay gone. Now Parinamik Bhav has manifested. Now so the Yoga also will drop. Understand how bandh ke karano ka abhav. We'll do that in Moksha chapter. Okay, it will come. That time you remember this point. So third level of Shukla Dhyan, Yoga ka abhav hota hai. Abhav means conquering, dropping, conquering, no need, not required. Who can have it? Vajra, Rishabh, Narad, Sahanan people. Okay. Now come to the fourth type of Shukla Dhyan. See, they say no. A, I, U, Ru, Ru. 5 Laghu Akshar. A, E, I, Ru, Ru. These are the 5 basic vowels of Sanskrit. This much time the Jeev will do the Yoga Nirodh and go to Moksha. Now, when they say this A, I, U, Ru, jitna wo samay mein, how many karmas go, you know? It is given over there. Kitne karam jayenge to 72 karam jayenge. Given on page number 216. When I come there, I'll tell you. And Lru, last breath में 13 कर्म जाएंगे. All aghati types. Ghati तो पहले ही चले गए ना. At the end of 12th, all ghati gone. Now, how many aghati prakritis? They all are shedding now. Unka shedding is happening. Okay. So, like that we will see there when we come there. So, at the end of the fourth type of Shukla Dhyan, 4 aghati karma ka kshay happens. Bhava moksha happens. The soul as it is, it has manifested itself. It has manifested itself. Complete manifestation from the Ghati point of view, Aghati point. Ghati point of view, it manifested. Now, Aghati point of view, manifestation happens. Okay, so 14th Gunasthan. Now the Jeev is within 1 nanosecond, it goes from the Madhya Lok to the topmost part of the universe. Even an atom has the power to travel from the lowermost part of the universe to the topmost part of it. ये परमाणु की शक्ति. ऐसे ही आत्मा की शक्ति. Why it goes up? We will see it later on. Okay. So this was about the Shukla Dhyan chapter. Any doubts? Any doubts?
Ma'am, I have a question, if I may.
Pucho.
You mentioned about, the Nishankta of Swadhyay. When you are doing Swadhyay, we need to be on the right path. So how do we know that the path that we have chosen, for Swadhyay is the right path?
Again by Swadhyay only. Write down 4 steps. Write down 4 steps for that. First, read Agam. Agam means Paramagam and Agam all. Okay, Paramagam mein Kund literature ka pura literature. We call them as Panch Paramagam. And Dwadashang. How much our Shrut is available? Spiritual oriented jitna bhi Shrut hai wo pura padho. That is called read Agam. Second, apply logic. Don't follow it blindly. Just because you are a Jain, you have to follow, no. In Tiryanch Avastha, in Narak Avastha, you are not a Jain. But there also you can apply the logic of the Agam that you have heard in Manushya Bhav. And there also you can get Samyak Darshan. That time you are not a Jain, you are not doing Samaik, you are not doing Puja. But you matlab, that Jeev is also eligible for Samyak Darshan. So Samyak Darshan is not the prerogative of Jains.
Sure.
That we should understand. Okay. Third is confirm, clarify from other traditions. Clarify. So read Shad Darshan. Read all the schools of Indian philosophy. Read Vedant, read Buddhism. And then match. Apply logic, confirm from. Now all that has happened. Fourth, you have to do Atmanubhuti. Through Atmanubhuti, you confirm. Simply read. No.
And how do we do Atmanubhuti?
Based on these 3. So you know what? I should tell you about Yogesh Bhai. You know Yogesh Bhai, no, Idar mein.
Yeah.
He has only one Vachanamrit and he reads, he applies. He reads, he applies. He reads, he applies. हम लोग क्या करते पढ़ते बहुत ज्यादा है, but we never do the revision, we never do the contemplation, so we never do the application. So read, apply, read, apply, read, apply. When you apply, you will eat meditatively, talk meditatively, walk meditatively, sleep meditatively. Everything happens meditative.
Sure. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. Sure. Thanks, ma'am.
Yeah, very good. Okay, any doubt?
Ma'am, I have a question. The vichar that they have described in this sutra, is it the same vichar that we all contemplate, or it would be different?
No, it is Bhav Shrut.
Okay.
Bhav Shrut Gyan ke bal se. Awareness ke bal se.
So that's not the thought processes we all.
Not the thought process.
Okay.
Thought
Okay,
process
thank
is at a very, very, very subtle awareness level.
Right.
Hmm.
And is Shruta Kevali a prerequisite for
Keval Gyan.
for this Keval Gyan?
Yes,
Okay.
compulsorily before getting Keval Gyan, Dwadashang ka Gyan aayega.
Okay.
Even though you have not made an effort to read the Dwadashang Gyan will come.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Because the Kshayopsham is so much, no, that वो द्वादशांग का ज्ञान आ ही जाता है.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, chalo.
Thank you.
Next sutra. Anybody else has any doubt? You can ask anytime. Don't keep the doubts. Please contemplate, please reflect, please absorb. Now, Nirjara, this sutra, no? Guna Shreni Nirjara. Guna means multiplication. Shreni means, kya bole? Katar Baddha. Katar Baddha. Katar Baddha means in an order. Nirjara happens. So minimum Nirjara will happen for a Samyak Drishti and maximum Nirjara happens for a Jineshwar. Jina. Let us read the sutra. Samyak Drishti, Shravak, Virat, Ananta Viyojaka, Darshana Moha, Shapaka, Upashamaka, Upashanta Moha Shapaka, Shina Moha, Jinaha, Kramasho Asankheya Guna Nirjaraha. Kramasha means respectively. In that order, Kram se. Respectively nahi, yahan par Kram se, in that order only. Guna Shreni, Asankhyat Guna. Innumerable times more than the previous person's Nirjara is the Nirjara of the second person. Likewise, innumerable times more is the Nirjara of the third person when compared to the second person. Like that, you have to read the sutra. So, Samyak Drishti, you all know. There he is only destroying the 4 Anantanubandhi and the Darshan Moha, this Darshan Moni ke 3 bit. Shravak will do the next Apratyakhana Varan. Then Virat is Muni, 6th, 7th Gunasthan. He will do for the next, kya bole, 3rd type of Kashai Chopan. Then comes the Anantanubandhi Viyojak. Anantanubandhi Viyojak means what? That, kya bole, Apratyakhana Varan, no, he's breaking it into bits and bits and bits. From the 4th to 7th Gunasthan, it goes on. That Anantanubandhi Viyojak goes on from 4th to 7th Gunasthan. Okay. Viyojak means what? He's breaking it into pieces, converting all Ashubh to Shubh, and then destroying them. Like that, Viyojak. Then Darshan Mohak Shapak. Darshan Mohak Shapak means what? Darshan Moha ka kshay karne wala. Then comes Upashamak. Upashamak means what? Charitra Moha ko dabane wala. 8th to 10th Gunasthan. Then comes Ukshanta Moha. Ukshanta Moha is 11th Gunasthan. For him also Nirjara is happening. Then his Mohaniya karma rises, he'll fall down. Then he has to take the Shapak ladder. So then he will do the destruction. So Shapak is 8th to 10th Gunasthan. Shina Moha is the 12th Gunasthan. And Jina is the 13th Gunasthan. So like that, you have to see the next chart. So, come here, down. Because you people are handicapped with the English book, so I'm telling each and everything that is there in the book. First one, Satishay Mithya Drishti. Satishay Mithya Drishti means what? Before entering into the Karana Labdhi, before entering into Prathamopsham Samyaktva. One second. Samyaktva Sanmukh Mithya Drishti. Okay? Samyaktva Sanmukh means you and I and all can come under Samyaktva Sanmukh Mithya Drishti. So our Mithya Darshan is also of some of good quality. We believe in Shubh. We are not stuck up with Shubh. So it's an extraordinary kind of Mithyatva that we have. Not in the lower sense, but in the higher sense. Our Mithyatva has not yet gone. It is about to go. We are coming face to face with reality. So that is called as Prathamopsham Samyaktva ke pehle, when the Jeev is about to enter the Karan Labdhi. For this, you should read the Labdhisar text. What all happens, what all happens. And those who are interested, please catch up with our recordings on Labdhisar that sir is doing with us. Okay, so here the Nirjara happens. Then when he enters, he's got Samyak Darshan, 4th Gunasthan. Asankhyat Guni Nirjara happens. He's got the 4th Gunasthan. Then 5th, then 7th, then 4th to 7th. Like that, you have to read this chart. Okay. Sabka Ant, and the time period for all this is Antarmurat. From 4th Gunasthan to 13th Gunasthan, the Jeev can march in one Antarmurat. In one Antarmurat, a Jeev can get Samyak Darshan also and Keval Darshan also. Keval Gyan. So, सबका अंतर्मुहूर्त काल होने पर भी the next bhav में जो निर्जरा होगी will be more when compared to the previous bhav. Like that you have to understand. Okay. How to say? Shall I give one crude example? For example, a boy, no, he is not getting engaged only. And then suddenly there is one very nice alliance. So uske bhav mein thoda khushi hua. Then he goes to see the girl. Thoda aur khushi hua. फिर लड़का लड़की पसंद आ गया और खुशी हुआ. But the khushi of the 3rd minute is better than the 2nd minute. No. The khushi of the 2nd minute is better than the 1st minute. Like that we have, then now they are happily married ever after. Like that we have to understand. Okay. Now, this sutra number 46. See, today I have to finish chapter 10 also. So I'm not going to go into the details. Pulak, Bakush, Kushil, Nirgranth, Snataka, Nirgranthaha. Nirgranth are of 5 types. Pulak, Bakush, Kushil. Kushil means not that Kushil. Very little Kushil is there. 99% Shil is operated, manifested. Only 1% Kushil is there. So they are called Kushil. And those who are yet to enter that 100% Kushil, Shil, they are called Pulak Bakush. They are faltering. They are faltering in the Uttar Gun, Mool Gun. They are not steady on the path of Sayyam. So there they are called as Pulak and Bakush. And under Pulak, now let us first read the sutra number 47. These 5 types of Nirgranth, you have to understand from this many viewpoints. What are those viewpoints? Sayyam, Shruta, Pratisevana, Tirtha, Linga, Leshya, Upapada, and Sthana. From this many point of views, we have to understand the 5 types of Nirgranth. Now you know the meaning of the word Nirgranth. Granth is of 24 types. First, Mithyatva, 4 Kashai, no Kashai. These are the 14 types of internal Granthi. And external, you have the possessions, no? They are the 10 types of external Granthi. So 24 types of possessions. They are called as Parigraha. And when these 24 are conquered, it is called a Parigraha, Nirgrantha state. And they reach the state where no Hinsa is there, Ahimsa, and through the application of Anekantvad, Praman, Nay, Nikshep, Anekantvad, Laga karke, determination of reality happens, then only a person can reach this Aparigraha state. Not otherwise. Okay. 3 principles of Bhagwan Mahavir. All the Tirthankars are embodiments of Aparigraha, Ahimsa through the application of Anekant. Even they cannot explain reality without the means of Praman, Nay, Anekantvad. Okay. Now, first one, let us take Pulak.
For us, Samanya Jivan, we always thought Nirgranth is nudity and not having the sex. And here it says it is equating grantha. Grantha we always understood as the scriptures, agmas kind of thing. And
book.
here they are equating the scriptures to possessions actually.
Yes. Yes.
So it is from where to where, ma'am? Grantha and how it equates to internal and external possessions actually.
See here, Grantha has many meanings. So a Nirgrantha is an enlightened soul. Enlightened means evolved soul. He does not need any books now. Tirthankar Bhagwan don't need any books. Complete fetterless. That much of Gyan has become supreme. That they don't need these books. They have mastered the adepts. They have mastered everything. है ना पूरा घोट के पी लिया है द्वादशांग को. Now in the Keval Gyan level, they are Tirthankar level, they are applying it. They're applying the Gyan that they have learned from the scriptures. Now they have to transcend that also. All that is Shayopsham Gyan. Bookish knowledge is all Shayopsham Gyan. And here you have to focus on the Paramparinamic Gyan. Paramparinamic Bhav. Not on Shayopsham Gyan. Then only the Kshaik Bhav will come. Kshaik Gyan will come. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, yes.
If you keep relying on this Shayopsham Gyan, you cannot enter that Kshaik Gyan and Paramparinamic Gyan. So Nirgrantha. Even if we are having attachment even for one atom, one jeev, one child, one paryay. If we are having attachment, it will stop us from the Kshaik Gyan and Keval Gyan. Example, Bahubali ka example. He was thinking, I am contemplating, I am standing on Bharat's bhumi. If that little thought of his and mine did not make that Gyan fetterless. So that is the Grantha. He has to give up even that Grantha based on, now he could not apply his Gyan. So Brahmi Sundari came. And then immediately he realized his mistake. And the moment he decided nothing is self or non-self, he got given. All the while he was standing in meditation, whatever knowledge he has learned, he was applying it. But he could not apply it in a very fine way to get Keval Gyan. So the Nimit of Brahmi Sundari appeared.
Ma'am, this Tattvat Sutra is so beautiful. See how he's developing it. He talked about Shukla Dhyan. He talked about Shruta Kevalis and the first two parts of the Shukla Dhyan. Now he is moving on to the next part where that Shruta Dhyan is to be pushed away. And as a prelude, he is talking about the Nirgranths over there. And so then he can develop onto the place where that mind and the Shruta, everything goes out, and then they go on to further stages of Keval Gyan. Beautiful, beautiful text, ma'am. It's an amazing.
Why don't you do a PhD on this uniqueness of Tattvartha Sutra? Bring out its uniqueness. In so many ways, it is beautiful and unique, so many ways. So many ways.
Yeah.
Now that you have studied it and you know the importance of every sutra and the place of every sutra, the sequence in which it is, you can build up a theory. Think about it. Think about it.
Thank you.
Okay. So Sanyam, let us now say the Swarupa. Pulak. Let us first say Pulak, 6th, 7th Gunasthan. Bakush, 6th, 7th Gunasthan. Kushil, 6th, 7th. Kushil is of two types, Pratisevna and Kashai Kushil. So that Kashai Kushil will come from 6 to 10. Nirgrantha will come 11th to 12th. And Snatak is 13, 14. Snatak means graduate. And Snatakotar is post-graduation. We are all postgraduate, doctorates. Kevali Bhagwan is only a doctorate. Kevali Bhagwan is only a graduate. What I'm saying, very sarcastic. And even 1,000 of graduation, if I take, it won't match even 1 unit of Bhagwan Snatak. And look at the pride we have. Oh, I'm a doctor, I'm a postgraduate, I have 100 degrees, I have guided so many people. All ego talking, you know. Okay, so Snatak means graduate. Okay, chalo. So Pulak understood. Now what is Pulak? See, there are two types of gun for a Muni. Uttar gun, Mool gun. 28 Mool gun is following correctly. But Uttar gun, no, he's not following it perfectly. Kadachit, this is a Dravyalingi Pana. Bhavling is not able to improve on that. So he's called Pulak. Bakush is what? Vratonko, he's doing it correctly. But sometimes he engages in external activities. He's very careful about the Mool Gun, Uttar Gun. But sometimes, no, he's worried about the body. He's worried about pitchy. He's worried about external things. Complete detachment is not. Now this Kushil, no, is of two types. Mool Uttar Guno mein paripurna. He's following Mool Gun, Uttar Gun completely. But Uttar Gun, no, sometimes he falters. Not always, many times, sometimes he falters. And Kashai mein, see, the Sanjwalan Kashai. You know what is Sanjwalan Kashai? Look here.
Subtle.
See, Sanjwalan, no, you have to understand like this. Absorption in the pure soul is happening, but little Kashai is there. Or in the other way, even though little Kashai is there, complete Jwalan in Atma is happening. Two ways I've told you. You understand? Even though little Kashai is there, Kashai, no, Sanjwalan, Krodhman, Maya, Lobh is there, but Atma Gyan is not decreasing. It is increasing. Okay? So that is called as Kashai Kushil. That much of Kashai is there? No. So that much of Kushil is there. Sanjwalan. That happens from 6th to 10th Gunasthan. Sukshma Lobh. Sukshma Lobh is there? No. Ukshanta Lobh. Sukshma Lobh, 10th. Now you should know the names of the 14 Gunasthan. Okay? Yeah. So then comes Nirgranth. Complete Mohaniya Karma gone. Or complete subsided. Complete subsided, Moha is 11th Gunasthan. Even 11th Gunasthan, Muni is like Jineshwar Bhagwan. Jin nahi pan jin sarikhe. Kevli nahi pan kevli sarikhe. Okay? Or Moha is completely subsided or destroyed. Keval Gyan is about to happen. That state is called Nirgranth. And now Keval Gyan has happened. So that state is called Snatak. Now, those people who don't know Jainism, there are many types of Nirgranth, no? Parivrajak, Kapil, Vedant wale, सब अपने अपने को साधु बोलते थे, सब अपने अपने को निर्ग्रंथ बोलते थे. So to show them the difference, they have given the 5 types of Nirgranth, so that you are not mistaken. At the Gyan level, what happens? At the Shraddha level, what happens? At the Bhav level, what happens? At the Muni level, what happens? So Atma is Nirgrantha. Atma, Shuddha Atma, Trikal Dhruv Shuddha Atma is Nirgrantha internally. So externally, you have to be Nirgrantha. Only then that internal Nirgrantha state manifests. Clear? Okay. Now, Sayyam. For Pulak, it will be Samaik and Chedopasthapan. For Bakush, 1 and 2. For Kushil, 1 and 2. For Kashai Kushil, other than Yatha Khyat, 4 Charitra will be there. We have already taught you 5 types of Charitra. Then 13th, Nirgrantha, Yatha Khyat Charitra. Now, what is the meaning of the word Yatha Khyat? Yatha Khyat. Atma jaisa hai, वैसा का वैसा ख्यात हो गया, प्रसिद्ध हो गया, मैनिफेस्ट हो गया, प्रकट हो गया, जानने में आ गया. That is called Yatha Khyat Charitra. That will remain from 13th Gunasthan to Sadi Anantakal. Okay. Next, Shruta. Pulak can have knowledge up to Acharang. Bakush can have up to only 8 pravachan matra ka, pravachan mata ka, 5 samiti 3 gupti. And यहाँ पर अष्ट प्रवचन माता श्रुत ज्ञान से रहित केवली होते हैं. जगन्य minimum they have told over here. उत्कृष्ट 10 पूर्व 10 पूर्व 10 पूर्व 14 पूर्व 14 पूर्व. प्रतिसेवना मतलब विराधना means what? Faltering. So they may break their 5 vrat, ratri bhojan, tyag vrat में से any one vrat, they'll do the viradna. Bakush, Upkaran Kicha, they may have desire for changing the pitchi, kamandal, etc., etc. Sharir Bakush, they want their body to be clean, disease free. These kind of desires may be bothering them. No other desires. Then Uttar Guno ki Viradana, Prati Sevana ka Abhav. So Kashai Kushil will not do any Viradana. But still the Kashai alone is operating, which he is conquering. And the Age no Prati Sevana, no Viradana. Tirtha, Sabhi Nirgranth, Sab Tirthankaron ke Tirth mein hote hai. All 5 types of Nirgranth can be found in all the times of all the Tirthankaras. Bhavaling, all are Bhavalingi. Nobody is Mithya Drishti. But Charitra Gun no has to be perfected. Dravyaling. Now see, Bhavling is the spiritual point of view. Dravyaling also they have to have the Yatha Jata Mudra. Complete nudity is the Dravyaling. And शरीर की ऊंचाई आदि प्रवृत्ति में अंतर होता है. नमो तूने फोन नहीं करी? 1 second. Okay, understood, dear?
Ma'am, but you said in the first one, Swarup, the Pulak is in Dravyalingi stage.
Dravyalingi means here refers to the nudity and all that. All 5
but-
are practicing nudity, not that Dravyalingi state. See, even though he has to march towards the Bhavlinga state, but something is keeping him faltering and he is preoccupied with physical level material things. That much
But that's in his mind still, na? That
that's all that is
Dravyalingi
there in his
bhav
mind.
is in his mind.
Mind. See, 10th Gunasthan is Upshant Mohaniya. Lobe is there, Sukshma lobe is there. Now, what is that lobe? It will be related to name, body. I am this name, I am this body. That kind of things, that lobe will be coming in between. To retain this name, to retain this body. This little lobe will be deviating him from the spiritual path.
Okay.
He is not able to go to the complete lobe state.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Next, Lesha. For Pulak, 3 Ashubha Lesha. See, Ashubha Lesha is there. Sorry, 3 Shubha Lesha is there. He's not able to go to Shukla Lesha. Pita Padma is there. Some Shubha Bhav is bothering him. Okay. Then under Bakush, 6 Leshyas can be there. For Kashai Kushil, Kapot, Pita, Padma, Shukla, 4 Leshya. For Nirgrantha, Shukla Leshya. And Snatak is Leshya Rahit. Param Shukla Leshya, Aleshya. Okay. See here, Devalok, no, the higher Devalok Jeev have Shukla Dhyan. Sorry, Shukla Leshya they have. That doesn't mean they have this kind of Shukla Lesha. There the Shukla Lesha is different. Here the Shukla Lesha is. They are all asayami.
They are colorless.
They are all asayami. For example, 5 Anutar Viman, no? They are all asayami, but they are having Shukla Lesha. That doesn't mean that they are doing Shukla Dhyan. Difference between Shukla Dhyan and Shukla Lesha. Okay. And in Narak, a Jeev may be having Krishna Neel Kapot Lesha. Yet he may get Samyak Darshan. Yet he may get Samyak Darshan. Yet he may get Dharma Dhyan over there.
Ma'am, this Shukla Lesha, can we say it is the difference between brilliance and glow?
Yes. Yes. Shukla Dhyan is brilliance. And Shukla Lesha is the glow, which they have got because of their Purva Janma Tap Tyag, everything. Yes. And if you want to read more about Lesha, you should read texts like Gomatsar, Dhavala, Kashai Pahod. Very great details of Lesha are given. Okay. Chalo. Utkrishta. Pulak can go to 12th heaven, 12th Devalok, and get the 18 Sagar Ka Ayu. Bakush can go to 15th, 16th heaven. Like that, you have to read this. And Kashai Kushil can go up to Sarvartha Siddhi. And Snatak will only go to Moksha. All the others will remain here. Jaganya Upapad, they will go to first heaven. Any Nirgrantha, if he is a Samyak Drishti, he will go up to minimum. Upapada means Upapata Janma, second heaven. Sayyam, see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, all with Kashai. Last 2 are Kashai Rahit. Only Yog is there. Now come to the next page. How to read this page, 212. Sayyam Sthan ki Taratamyata. Taratamyata means what? Minimum, maximum. Jaganya Utkrishta. For Pulak, see here, they have given Ja, U. Ja is Jaganya, U is Utkrisht. So, yahan par, then you have to take Sayyam Sthan. See below the graph, no? X-axis, Y-axis. On the X-axis, they have written Sayyam Sthan. On the Y-axis, they have written the 5 names of the, kya bole? Nirgranth. So the Sayyam Sthan is minimum to minimum for Pulak. So Jaganya Utkrisht. For Kashai Kushil, you see the Jaganya Utkrisht. Bakush, somewhere in between. Pratisevna, somewhere in between. Nirgrantha, Jaganya Utkrisht, see on the other end, Sayyam Sthan. And Kevli Bhagwan, there is only one Sayyam Sthan. He is in the pure. Understood? Now, 10th chapter, we'll take it quickly. And then we'll end this chapter, text. So there are only 9 sutras to do. What is the name of the 9th chapter? Moksha Tattva. So here we have finished Nirjara Tattva. And who can do the Nirjara? Only a Muni can do. Only a Nirgranth can do. Okay. How much Nirjara who will do? We'll see now. So what is Moksha? Moha ka kshay is Moksha. Now what is Moha, you know? If you want, you write down. There are 2 letters in Moha. Ma and Ha. Okay. Malar madam, Umeshini, are you able to follow? Bharat sir, how are you? Bharat bhai, tabit theek hai? Rita, Rajal, are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
here, ma'am.
Yes,
हाँ
ma'am.
भरत भाई
Yes,
क्या
ma'am.
चश्मा
listening
लगा
to
के
you.
बैठे हैं ये क्या
हाँ जी।
चश्मा लगाया हाँ ठीक है
चश्मा-
ठीक है
पता नहीं क्या हो जाता पिक्चर में, मालूम नहीं मेरे को।
somebody help him अच्छा अच्छा कोई बात नहीं आपकी तबीयत ठीक है
It's
Little
there for
better.
some time, the picture.
हाँ
Little better than before.
better okay okay चलो मलर मैडम are you able to follow one good news for Malar madam
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ MP trip is on
When?
Ma'am, what are the dates?
February 9th to 16th चलेगा सबको
February 19th to
9th to 16th.
9th to 16th.
If those dates are not okay, we'll change it now. You look at your
Okay.
calendar and let me know quickly before we announce it. 9th to
Okay,
16th.
ma'am. Yes,
Huh?
ma'am.
We'll be going to Amayan also and Khajuraho, Devgarh, Kundalpur, Sonagir, Drongiri, Aharji, Paporaji, all beautiful क्या बोले Jain heritage places and Gwalior also.
Yes,
Gopachal
ma'am.
Pargat and all those
Yes,
places.
ma'am.
And we will be trying to meet Bade Pandit ji, Sumat Prakash ji ke Guru Ravindra Bhai also. So we are just checking his dates, checking whether any marriage muhurt dates are there on those dates or not. And we'll be announcing the trip.
सुमत प्रकाश जी को नहीं मिलेंगे
We'll have to check. Then we'll have to go to Khanyadhana, means one more day extra we will need. So we'll work it out. We can't have both Panditjis. We'll
इंदौर
have to
नहीं
check.
इंदौर नहीं
Indore
जाएंगे।
nahi jayenge. Madhya Pradesh is a huge area. We can do 3-4 trips in Madhya Pradesh. That much of heritage is there. But we are going to the Bundelkhand region. Between Jhansi and kya bole? Jhansi, Gwalior, Bhopal belt.
Chhattisgarh.
Chhattisgarh.
Chhattisgarh, right?
Chhattisgarh nahi. Chhattisgarh nahi.
Mhm.
Chhattisgarh nahi. Madhya Pradesh. Okay. So we are not even covering the Panna Reserve and Bandhavgarh forest reserves. वो सब जबलपुर बेल्ट अलग हो जाता है और इधर भोपाल साइड में you have that Bhimbetka and all that belt is another difference. So that comes under Indore, Bhopal, that side belt.
8. Okay. 16th ke badle 15th I can come back. I mean, I have a wedding, so that's the only
Yeah.
thing I
So you let me know if any marriage dates are there, means हम 1-2 दिन आगे पीछे कर लेंगे.
हाँ, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
हाँ मुझे बता देना कोई शादी के
हाँ.
डेट्स नहीं हो रही है क्या हमारे पास वो
हाँ,
शादी
yes.
वाला मुहूर्त वाला कैलेंडर नहीं है
हाँ, the 18th I think is a good day. 18th, 17th कुछ है. I'll find out and I'll
हाँ
get back.
फाइन
Yes, ma'am.
इतना सा हेल्प
This
कर दो मुझे
transportation will be by the bus.
their local transportation is fully by Volvo Deluxe bus pushback
Okay.
seat Volvo Deluxe bus and we are planning one airfare and one train. Those who want both airfare they can choose and they can do.
Ma'am,
Those
which
who want both train, those who want both airfare, those who want one way, they have choice.
ma'am, which airport you will be landing, ma'am?
भोपाल
All that we are working out. Gwalior, we have to check out on all that. If you can help me in checking out, it will be nice because Rahul and Soumya of second year, they are taking the initiative and they are helping me with all the logistic design. You can also help me and join.
And how is the accommodation, ma'am?
Accommodation, all Dharamshala accommodation. No 5-star accommodation. You have to carry your all out,
Okay.
your mosquito repellents all out and Dharamshala food wherever possible, all healthy, hygienic food and lot of khatirgardari on the way. Lot of snacks and dry fruits and अच्छे खिलाते पिलाते लेके जाएं.
अच्छा.
वहाँ पे
Okay.
वैराग्य की बात नहीं करेंगे.
आम का जूस
हाँ सब तरह का naturopathy खाना. Naturopathy madam also will be with us. And throughout 1 week we'll be having lot of Gyan Charcha, Swasthya Charcha, Maja, Masti, everything will happen.
Okay. Sounds good.
Shobha Madam has done the Tamil Nadu trip with us. You can tell them how it is, how we do it.
Very nice.
Hmm.
I've
Lot of-
already told Rahul I'll come.
Yeah,
both
he
of us.
told me, you told him. So once everything is ready, we'll float the messages across the groups. Whoever wants to join can join. And I think we will take only 35 people.
Okay.
35-seater, one bus only will go. We can't manage more than one bus. Okay, yeah. So you can come with your family, friends, relatives. First come, first serve. First preference to students, second preference to their families, third preference to other people. We'll put them in waiting list. If no students come, then families. No families come, then outside. Then the
Paramagam
buses will-
students also, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. All Priya ma'am students, first preference for them. Whether you're department student or Paramagam student. Okay, so I don't have to worry about Paramagam student because out of the 70 people, only 12 are listening to me. So not many people are going to come. So I don't have to worry. And already we have got 10 names. Even without the announcement, we have already got 10 names. For example, Rahul is coming with his 6 members.
Wow.
Priya ma'am and husband, 2 members. Ho gaya 8. Soumya is there 9. Shobha ma'am is there 10. 10 ho gaya.
Ma'am, I'm coming.
9, no, my husband also.
11 हो गया.
I'm coming.
Mahindra sir is there 12. हो जाएंगे 35 तो आराम से हो जाएंगे. So Malar madam, Ram sir,
Yes, ma'am.
worrying Elia.
Kandipang, ma'am.
Oh.
Sure, ma'am. We are waiting for MP trip, ma'am.
See, Soumya told ki if Priya ma'am has finished, we have already done this MP trip, this part, except few places here and there. So he said, ma'am, if you have done these places, we
Ma'am,
can.
I'm coming.
I
Ma'am,
said,
I'm
no.
coming.
In the larger interest of the community, we want to go to the same places. That beautiful, enchanting it is, and the visuals that you will see, you will never forget all your life. That beautiful places. Devgarh and all, no, you have 70 hairstyles. 70 hairstyles, can you imagine? You have to see it to believe it.
Mhm.
हाँ, WhatsApp पे डालेंगे हम लोग, आप लोग देख के रेस्पॉन्ड कर देना. खर्चा कितना आएगा? अराउंड 20-25 हजार. अराउंड एयर फेयर, ट्रेन फेयर, बस फेयर सब मिला करके इतना से इससे ज्यादा नहीं आएगा. So please treat your family, friends with this beautiful holy trip.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, if my mother wants to come in, she's quite
Yeah,
spiritual.
without you, your mother also can come, but she should not be physically, क्या बोले, dependent.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll be
She has,
there.
yeah,
Huh.
she has some hip issues. She's 82 years of age. She has some hip issues.
But will she be able to walk and climb and everything do?
Oh, no. Okay. Walking and climbing. Climbing is a bit of a problem. Walking is okay.
Walking, not much of climbing is there, but lot of activity, movement, will be moving, no, continuously.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Will be moving, no?
Yeah. That should be a bit of an issue. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Like Khajuraho, you are going means you'll be the whole day. You'll be going to 5-6 places to visit.
Mm-hmm.
So will she be able to exert?
Oh, that will be challenging. Yes.
That should
Yeah.
not be a challenge for her, no?
Yeah,
Physically, it should not be challenging.
sure. No,
But
otherwise,
sometimes people come and they say, we won't climb, we'll sit down. But
Mhm.
they'll be so hefty, but still they'll be running with us.
Sure.
You know, so that way, if she's enterprising and she can take it on her, then we don't mind taking her. But
No,
then,
she is quite enterprising, but she's had a hip replacement, so.
no, having a hip replacement is okay, but is she physically challenged?
No, she can walk. She does everything by herself. But if we say that, will she be able to climb, or will she be able to walk a couple of kilometers? Then that is
See,
challenging.
climbing she can avoid and she can sit somewhere where she doesn't have to climb. She can sit down. But
Sure.
walking also is a problem, means because we will be on the move. We are not going to sit in one place. We are not going anywhere to sit. We are going to explore, to see, to listen, to learn, to understand. So she should participate in all this and enjoy it
Sure.
that way.
Because it sounds quite interesting.
You can
So-
put a word to her and let her decide.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Chalo. Aa jao. Moksha. So moha kaksha, I was selling 2 letters, ma and ha. Ma means nahi, mai. Ma means mat, no. है आप लोग सब अपना वीडियो ऑफ कर लीजिए, भरत भाई, उमेशिनी, whoever wants to, no problem.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Ma means nahi, ha means hai, ma means nahi, mat karo, ma chitta, mat bolo, है ना, बोलते ना ma. So ma means no, hai means yes. Now listen to me very carefully. We are all atma, है, आत्मा है, but हमें नहीं लगता है कि हम आत्मा है. That is moha. And we are not this body, but हमें लगता है कि हम body है. That is moha. That which is not there, it appears to be there, and that which is there does not appear to us. Is the power of moha. So wo jab, what is the real? You understand the real, and you understand the unreal as unreal. Then your moha will go. Moha ka kshay. And that will happen only in degrees. So moha is like a huge mountain. You can't break the mountain in one go. You have to first break that mountain into pieces. You have to take a dynamite of Samyak Darshan, dynamite of Parinamik Bhav. Then that moha will be broken. Anantanubandhi, Apratyakhani, Pratyakhyani, Sanjvalan. Then the Anantanubandhi again will be further broken. Like that, the complete chura, complete powder of moha destruction happens. The mohaniya karma pahad is broken through the dynamite of self-awareness. So the awareness, self-awareness began in the first chapter. Second chapter through the Parinamik Bhav. Fifth chapter through Utpadvyay Dravya Yuktam Sat. Like that, it has gone, and now complete, all the karmas have left the Atma. When the Bhava karma was conquered, the Dravya karma left the Atma. When the Dravya karma left the Atma, the ultimate body, man, vachan, kaya got conquered. No karma got conquered. That is also told here. Okay, where are my team leaders? Kapil, Padmapriya, Padmapriya is here, I think, or Kapil is here, I don't know. Okay, chalo, take sutra number 1. Quickly, we'll read all the sutras. Moha Kshaya, Ajnana, Moha Kshaya Jnana Darshana Varana. Not Ajnana, Moha Kshaya Jnana Darshana Varana. Antaraya Kshayacha Kevalam. See, without Keval Gyan, nobody can get moksha. If somebody tells no, कि भगवान के धाम चले गए, उनका केवल ज्ञान हो, उनका नए केवल्य हो गया, उनका मोक्ष हो गया, गज मोक्ष, they say no, Vedant philosophy में, one elephant no, he was caught by the crocodile, and he kept removing his leg, but he did not. He could not liberate himself. And suddenly he called for Hari. And Hari came and gave him moksha. That is called as Gaja Moksha in Vedanta philosophy. So like that, moksha cannot be granted by anybody. Had it been so, then there would have been only one Aryan Bhagwan. So here they are telling, without Keval Gyan, nobody can get moksha. And without Shruta Gyan, nobody can get Keval Gyan. And without the application of Pramanna, nobody can get Shruta Gyan. Clear? Without Pramanna, nobody can make their Shruta Gyan. It will be Shruta Gyan. And without Shruta Gyan, no Keval Gyan. Without Keval Gyan, no moksha. Without moksha, no Janma Maran ka Ant. And without Janma Maran ka ant, no sukh. Now come back. If you want sukh, get rid of Janma Maran. You want to get rid of Janma Maran, get Keval Gyan. You want Keval Gyan, get Shruti Gyan. You want Shruti Gyan, get Pramanay Gyan. You want Pramanay Gyan, come to Priya Ma'am's class. Correct, though? Priya Ma'am's class means Bhagwan ki class, Jinwani Mata ki class. Okay, so this is the beautiful Jinwani. This is the beautiful Jinwani. And in our past life, we must have also been Nirgranth. But we did not understand Jinwani so finely that we could have marched up to Keval Gyan. That much we have not understood and applied. So that is our degree of moha. We may not have moha for family or money or etc. right now, but we are not having that much of vairagya also not to absorb in the pure soul. So that much of moha is there. Like that we have to understand. Okay. So moha ka kshay hone se Jnanavaran, Darshanavaran, Antray ka kshay hoga and Keval Gyan will manifest. So till 9th chapter they told you about moha ka kshay. Nirjara, moha ka kshay. Then Jnanavarnya, Darshanavarnya ka kshay. Now what happens is Keval Gyan. So moksha ke pehle Keval Gyan ki utpatti. See here. घातिया कर्म दर्शन मोहनीय 4 to 7 किसी एक गुणस्थान में क्षय हुआ, दर्शन मोहनीय का क्षय हुआ. That much of ज्ञान has become perfect. Darshan has become perfect. Charitra has become perfect. Veerya has become perfect. Sukh has increased. Charitra Mohaniya goes at the end of 10th Gunasthan. That much of, again, Gyan, Darshan, Sukh has become perfect. That much of Moha has gone. Now in the last minute, last samay of 12th Gunasthan, within one samay, Jnanavarnya, Darshanavarnya, Antray. So who was stopping the Jnanavarnya, Darshanavarnya, Antray? Mohaniya karma. Without Mohaniya karma, no karma has any power to do anything. And of all the 8 karmas, it is only the Mohaniya karma that has to be checked through understanding the Gyan Darshan Swabhav of the Atma. When you understand the Gyan Darshan Swabhav of the Atma, the Jnanavaran also will go, the Darshanavaran also will go, and the Mohaniya also will go. And when you don't understand this Gyan Darshan Swabhav of the Atma, we are binding all the 4 Ghati karmas. Now for this, you should read the Bandh Tattva book more acutely and profoundly and deep. Okay, so 12th Gunasthan ke ant mein Jnanavaran, Darshanavaran, Antray has gone. So 13th Gunasthan, Keval Gyan manifests. Manifest matlab prakat ho jata hai. Second sutra is very, very important. Bandha hetva abhav nirjarabhyam kritsna karma vipramoksho mokshaha. That means what? Bandh ke hetu. Hetu means causes of bondage. Ka abhav. Abhav means what? Conquering. Conquering the causes of bondage and nirjara will lead to complete annihilation of karmas. Nirjara, Nirjara bhyam. Bhyam means dual. First you have to minus the bandha hetu, then you have to take to self-absorption. That will lead to nirjara, and that nirjara will lead to the complete annihilation of all the karmas. Kritsna means complete. Vipramoksho, vishesh prakar se, prakrisht prakar se, moksha happens. Okay. Moksha hone ke hetu. First stop the Navina Bandha hetu. New causes of karmic influx, stop them. What are they? Mithyatva, Virati, Pramad, Kashai. Replace them with Samyak Darshan, Virati, Apramad, Akashai, and Ayoga. Then Purva Karma, what you have bound, will leave you. Leave you. And what is happening is every moment moksha, moksha, moksha. Now, very important, page number 215. Which gunasthan, how many karmas are gone? First gunasthan, only bondage is happening. 1, 2, 3 gunasthan, bondage is happening. 4th to 7th gunasthan, 7 prakriti ka either upsham or kshaya happens. Which 4 and 7 they are given on the right hand side. Read them. And Ananta Anubandhi 4, Darshan Mohniya 3. 7 permutation combination say. Okay. Then in the 9th gunasthan, 4th to 7th gunasthan mein, 9th gunasthan mein 16 karma prakritis in the first samay. Then more advancement. Then 8 will go. Then 1 will go. Then 1 will go. Then 6 will go. Then 1, 1, 1, 1. 36 karma prakritis are annihilated in the 9th gunasthan. 10th gunasthan, only 1. Sukshma lobha. 11th gunasthan, nothing is given. 12th gunasthan, Darshnavarni ki 2 prakriti. And Jnanavarni, Antray, Darshnavarni ki 14 prakriti. 16 prakritis will go. In the 14th gunasthan, I told you 5 samay. Last but 1 samay, 72 karmas go. And last breath, 13 karmas. Karmas means karma prakritis, subtypes. Like that, 145 will go. And the three they are given, no, come to page number 215. Ayatna sadhya, charam deha wale, those who are having the last body, they will not have narakayu, tiryanchayu, devayu. These 3 are not present only in them. Only 145 are present. That they will destroy by soul absorption. All by soul absorption only they happen. Atma does not destroy the karmas. They get destroyed. Atma is swa. Karma are par. They are jad. Ek dravya dusre dravya ka kuch nahi karta. When the Atma goes more and more absorbing, the karmas start leaving the Atma pradeshas. And complete they have left moksha. Okay? So like that. Sutra number 3. Opshamik adi bhavyatvanam cha. Opshamik adi bhav and bhavyatva bhav ka bhi abhav ho jata hai. So you have studied about 5 bhav, no? What remains is parinamik bhav and kshayik bhav. Opshamik bhav gone. Kshayopshamik gone. Parinamic bhav is of 3 divisions, no? Jivatva, bhavyatva. Now the bhavyatva has manifested. So the potential for bhavyatva also is gone. Okay, so bhavyatva ka bhi abhav. Next, anyatra kevala samyaktva jnana darshana siddhatvebhyah. But inka kabhi bhi abhav nahi hoga. No abhav. Kevala samyaktva. Complete, perfect understanding that I am such a pure soul. Then Keval Gyan, Keval Darshan and Siddhatva will forever remain with the soul. Will forever remain with the soul in the moksha state. So why they are talking here? In Buddhism, they say that in Nirvana, Shunyatva operates. Shunyatva means nothing is there. This kind of concept is not there in Jain. In moksha, these things are operating. It is not complete shunya state. Yeah, it is shunya of all the non-soul things. It is shunya of all the non-soul things. So we have no problem with Buddhism. But when Buddha was confronted with these questions, what happens in moksha, he never gave answers. You can read Buddhist philosophy. I have read it, so I'm talking. You can also read. Buddha remained silent on many counts. He said, don't talk about these things. See, there is suffering. Get rid of suffering. This is the path of suffering. Getting rid of suffering. Eightfold path. Follow that. That's all. So Buddhism talks about 12 questions for which Buddha never gave the answers. Whereas on the other hand, Kevli Bhagwan, Tirthankar Kevli gave answers for everything. Okay, next.
Ma'am,
come.
but if there is shunyatva for non-soul things, in the soul things, you mean soul is a dravya, that is why it is not a shunya?
Mm. Mm. Atma ke anant gun are there, no?
Yeah.
Whereas Nyaya philosophy says that Gyan is accidental to the soul. It is not the intrinsic property of the soul. So all these kind of ambiguities are cleared through these sutras. Chale aage.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's 10 o'clock, but in 10 minutes I'll try to complete. मोक्ष होने पर किन भावों का अभाव होता है, किन भावों का सद्भाव रहता है. When moksha happens, what all is minus, what all is plus. So here, opshamik, shayopshamik, audaik bhav, they were all because of the karma nimit. They are all conquered. And parinamic bhav had two divisions, bhavyatva, abhavyatva. Out of that, abhavyatva is not there. He is not an abhaviji, he is a bhaviji. Now the bhavyatva also has manifested. So bhavyatva also is not required. What is the third one? Jivatva. That jivatva will remain. On the right hand side, you see jivatva will remain. Okay. Now, out of the opshamik, shayopshamik, audaik, the remaining two bhav are kshayik and parinamic bhav. So under kshayik bhav, kshayik samyaktva, kshayik gyan, kshayik darshan, kshayik virya, they all will operate. That is Ananta Gyan, Darshan, Sukh, Virya will operate because the corresponding karmas are nullified. And Parinamic Bhav, which is the pure Bhav of the Jiva, the Jivatva, this is the immunity, this is the potential of the Jiva, which keeps it alive forever, whether in Sansar or in Moksha. Because this immunity was not kindled, it did not allow you to live eternally in one body. When it is kindled, it will allow you to live in the moksha state. Okay. So this is the immunity. This is the God particle. This is the jivatva. This is the core potential. And it is karma nirapeksha swabhava. It has got no reference to it. It has got no relation with any karma. Whether karma are there or not, nothing affects the parinamic. But we have not been impressed by the parinamic bhav. That is because of the moha. Okay, chalo. Next, I've already told you, when the bhava karma goes, the dravya karma will go. When the dravya karma goes, the no karma will go. Niche. What is bhava karma? Jiva ka vikar. The distorted, defilement, blemish nature of the jiva is called bhava karma. And as a result, the dravya karma come and stick to it. And as a result of both, you get the body. And the moment you get the body, you are having oneness with the body. You are building up new bhava karma. The moment you build new bhava karma, new dravya karma gets attracted. Like that, the vicious circle goes on. So how to break the cycle? Have faith in the pure soul. The bhava karma will get arrested. When this is arrested, the dravya karma will be arrested. When both are arrested, the body will be the last body. Okay, so bhav karma can go because of the purusharth of the jiva. The dravya karma will go when the bhava karma goes. And when both go, the no karma will. Next one. Tadanantam urdhvam gachatya lokantat. Tadanantar. The moment the 14th gunasthan has happened, anantar mein, what happens? The jiva goes urdhva gati. Gachati, urdhva swabhava, lokantat, loka ke ant mein, it will go and rest. That is the abode of the siddhas, the place where you rest and enjoy the fruit of your sayyam and purusharth that you have done over here. Okay, how? Why? So the two sutras will tell us about that. Three sutras will tell us about why the jiva goes up. Why not anywhere else? So here, Purva Prayogad, Sangatvad, Bandha, Cheda, Chedat, Tatha, Gati, Parinamacha. Purva Prayog. See, there are 4 things in this sentence. In this sutra, there are 4 things. Purva Prayog number 1. It is given in the chart below. Purva Prayog number 1. Then Sangatvad Abhav. Second point. Bandha Cheda. Third point. Then Gati Parinama. Urdhva Gaman. Tatha Gati Parinama. Fourth one. This is on the left hand side. Now, what is given on the right side is told in Sutra number 7. What is that? Avidha Kulala Chakra Vada Vyapagata Lepa Ala Bhuva Teranda Bijavad Agni Shikhavacha. What is the meaning? First one. Avidha Kulala. It is like the potter's wheel. That is the first one. Avidha Kulala Chakra. Vad. Number 1. Dravyapagata. Lepa. That is the second one. Then Eranda Bija Vad. That is the third one. Deepa Shikha Agni. That is number 4. Like that, you have to do the Sandhi Vichhed and get the 4 things that are given on the right hand side. Then we'll take the sutra number 8. Dharmasti Kaya Abhavat. There is no presence of Dharmasti Kaya beyond the Siddhashila. Beyond the Siddhashila means beyond the end of the Lokagra. So the Jiva don't travel beyond that. But why do they travel up? For that 4 reasons they are giving. First is Purva Prayog. Purva Prayog means what? I'll give you one small example. Supposing the flight has to go on the runway. The flight has to go on the runway. So what it will do? First, it has to come out of the stand. I don't know what they call stand or whatever it is. Then it has to come on the runway. Then it has to run for some time. Then it will fly. Likewise, in the 14th Gunasthan, the 3 yogas are given up. Now the Jiva comes on the runway of moksha. And now it takes the flight to moksha. So Purva Prayog. Purva Prayog, no, that energy is there. So because of that energy, that flight of moksha is taken. All the spacecrafts and all the energy they dalte na. Us energy se the spacecraft keeps going up, or whatever direction.
The thrust.
So that
Thrust.
the thrust, the propelling force or whatever it is, no? So that is called as Purva Prayog. For this, they are giving the example. Supposing you want to switch off the fan. So what do? You switch off the switch. But still the fan will be running for some time, no? That is because of the thrust that was already applied from the switch to the wire to the fan. Because of that thrust, it will be moving. So likewise, the Purva Karma were there, whatever were there, because of that, the yoga was there. So that thrust was there. So because of that, it will go up. First thing, है ना? Purva Prayog se Kumar ka chakra ke saman. Second, no, there is one thing called Tumdi. Tumdi is like one vegetable, Tumbi. And if you want to remove the lep from the Tumdi, what they'll do, they'll take some gobar. You know gobar? Cow dung. They'll put it on the Tumdi. And then what they'll do, they'll put it in water or whatever it is, and then they'll burn it. Now that Tumdi will become light. The lep is gone. And it will float up. It will come up. You know, gas balloon, it goes. Simple example, we can give gas balloon, it goes up. So like that, the lep on the Tumdi is gone. So Atma is the Tumdi. On it, the karma, kashai, lep is all gone. It has become very light. So it goes up. Second example. Third example, erand bij is, I think, the cotton seed. Once the cotton seed breaks the cover, it goes up. So likewise, when the jiva breaks the karma shackles, it goes up. It just goes up. And fourth is Agni Shikha. The fire always, the flames go up. So Jeev has got the Urdhva Gaman Swabhav. So it goes up. and it will go up in 1 nanosecond and it will reach there. It won't go beyond that because there is no Dharmastika. Okay. Now, moksha hone par siddha jeevon ka nivas. How it is? What is there? It is the Ashtam Prithvi, Ishat Pragbhara. It is also called as Ishat Pragbhar Prithvi. It is on the 12 yojan above the Sarvartha Siddha Viman ki dhwaja, flag of Sarvartha Siddha ke 12 yojan beyond. That's why Sarvartha Siddha they called as mini moksha, very near to moksha. Motai, the thickness is 8 yojan, the length is 7 rajju, and the chaudai, width is 1 rajju. Siddhashila is also called as the 8th Prithvi, and it is of the shape of the nimbu, golakar, half-cut nimbu, upside down, keep it. 40 lakh yojan is the diameter. So full Adhai Dweep diameter is 45 lakh. So anybody from these Adhai Dweep can go up and straight away rest up. मध्य में 8 योजन, क्रम से घटकर 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 1 अंगुल हो जाती. सिद्धों का निवास, सिद्ध क्षेत्र, लोकाग्र में, सिद्धशिला से ठीक ऊपर. The Siddha Bhagwan are not resting on the Siddhashila. They are resting above the Siddhashila, where the Tanuvat Valay ends. There are 3 layers of atmosphere. Ghanodadi, Ghanvat, Tanvat. So Tanvat ends, that layer there. Okay. Now, are the Siddha Bhagwan same or different? They say all Siddha Bhagwan, next page 220 mein. Atmik Gyan, Darshan, Sukh, Virya, Anant Guno ki apeksha, no difference between one Siddha Bhagwan and another. He may be a Kevali, Tirthankar Kevali or ordinary Kevali. All that is with respect to the karma package. But Atma package is the same. Okay. It is like a beggar and a king both take a flight to America. They may travel by the economy class or by the business class or executive class. But both are using the same fuel. Both are using the same crew. Both are using the same aircraft. There it is same. No, there cannot be any privilege over there. But because of the karma package, one is a beggar, one is a king. Likewise, one is a Tirthankar, one is not a Tirthankar. All karma, this thing. Atma got no relation to that. Okay, so Sutra, come to Sutra number 9, page 219. Kshetra, then how they are different? How they are different? Kshetra, Kala, Gati, Linga, Tirtha, Charitra, Pratyeka, Buddha, Bodhita, Jnana, Avagahana, Anantara, Sankhya, Alpa Bahutvatah, Sadhyaha. Sadhyaha means they are divided on the basis of this many viewpoints, 9 viewpoints, 10, 11 viewpoints. What are those? Come, Kshetra, Kala. Each one is given on Sutra number, chart may be our. Kshetra. See here, Vartaman and Bhutanaya. 2 Naya they are taking. Pratyutpanna Naya, Bhutanaya. वर्तमान को ही ग्रहण करने वाला नय is called as pratyutpanna naya, and bhutkal, atita ko they look at things from the past point of view, so that is called as bhuta naya. So now you take kshetra, apne atma pradesh, akash pradesh, siddha kshetra. All the Siddha Bhagwan are residing in their own atma pradeshas, in their own Akash Pradesha and Siddha Kshetra. So from the Vyavahar point of view, Siddha Bhagwan is residing in the Siddha Kshetra. From the Nishchay point of view, they are residing in their Atma Kshetra. Janma ki apeksha, 15 karma bhumi where they are born. Then they, according to that, the difference will be. Somebody will go from Bharat Kshetra, somebody will go from Airavat Kshetra, somebody will go from Mahavidya Kshetra. Okay, apaharan ki apeksha. If some Kevali Bhagwan has been kidnapped and he's been taken to the Lavant Samudra, so from Lavant Samudra he may get Keval Gyan. He's in the deep meditation state, Nirgranth state. He may he may lose, his Ghati Karma may be over there. So from that place, he can go to moksha. So from that point of view, they call it as Adai Dvip. Kal, एक समय में विदेह में सर्वकाल, महाविदेह क्षेत्र में any time any jiva can go to moksha. But whereas in Bharat, Airavat क्षेत्र, अवसर्पिणी का चौथा काल and उत्सर्पिणी का third काल, third phase. You all know na, first ara, second ara, third ara. And Hunda Avsarpini Kal mein, those born in the third Kal can go to moksha in fourth Kal. This Hunda Avsarpini, no, Tirthankar Bhagwan are never born in the third ara. They are all in the fourth ara. But because this is a very Nikrishta, worst of the worst Avsarpini, so all kind of things have happened. Gati, Siddha Gati. But in the past, they were in Manushya Gati. And that Manushya Gati also, they came from other 4 Gatis. Okay, like that. Linga. All the Atmas who have gone to moksha are Veda Rahit. No ling, no gender. No bhava ling. I'm a male, I'm a female, I'm a no such bhav. And here, Bhuta Naike Apeksha, in the past, they must have had any 3 Veda. This is the bhava linga. And Dravya mein, they should be in Purusha Veda. And Yatha Jata Rupa Nirgrantapana, Nagna Ling. Purusha Veda means Purusha body. But no Linga means Mohaniya Karma, no Veda Mohaniya Karma. Purusha Veda means Purusha Nama Karma. Clear? Clear? No Ved, Tino Ved bhi nahi rehna. Okay, next Tirtha. Either they are in Tirthankar Paryay or without Tirthankar Paryay. Charitra, they should have Yatha Kya Charitra or 4 Charitra leading to the 5th Charitra. Pratyek Bodhit. Pratyek Bodhit Buddha means they are so evolved that they don't need teacher in this life. They enlighten themselves. And Buddha Bodhit, somebody has to be the Nimit for them. Gyan. They may have 2 Gyan and get Keval Gyan. They may have 3 Gyan and get Keval Gyan. They may have 4 Gyan and get Keval Gyan. Avgahana. Antim Sharir se kuch kam. Okay. Utkrishta. 525 Dhanush. Se kuch kam. Madhyam. There are many divisions. And Jaganya. 3.5 hands. Feet. So Siddha Bhagwan can height. Atma Pradesha's height can be either 3.5 feet or 525 dhanush. Se kuch kam. Okay, Antar. Minimum Jaganya, 1 time mein, 1 Kevli Bhagwan. Utkrishta, 6 mahine mein. Within another 6 months, there can be Kevli Bhagwan. Antar Abhav, 2 samay, or it could be Utkrishta 8 samay. Nirantar Siddha hone ka. Nirantar, continuously, if they are becoming Siddha means back to back, they can become for 8 samay. Sankhya, minimum 1, maximum 108 in 1 samay. And in 6 months and 8 samay, 608 Jeev will go to moksha. Last sutra, not sutra, chart. Alpa Bahutva. See, minimum Jeev will go from Lavana Samudra. More than Lavan Samudra, Kalodadi Samudra. More than Kalodadi Samudra, Jambudvip. More than Jambudvip, Dhatki Khand. More than Dhatki Khand, Pushkarardhi. Like that, you have to read the Alpa Bahutva. Kshetra ho gaya. Minimum Jeev going to moksha will be from Utsarpini Kal. More will go from Avsarpini Kal. And beyond, no Avsarpini, Utsarpini. Mahavidek Kshetra. More Jeev will go to moksha. Gati. Least Tiryanch Gati. Jeev. More Manushya Gati. Usse jyada Narak Gati. Usse jyada Dev Gati se aane wale Jeev will go to moksha. Linga. Bhava Napumsak Ved. Less. Bhava Stri Ved. Less. Bhava Purush Ved. More. Like that. Less, more. Alpa Bahutva. Tirtha. Tirthankar Kevli least. Samanya Kevli most. because Tirthankar Kevli are only 24. Samanya Kevli will be more. 5 चरित्र वाले least, 4 चरित्र वाले most. उसमें से 4 चरित्र वाले कौन से लेना यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है. परिहार विशुद्धि के अलावा शेष 4 चरित्र पेज नंबर 221 में पॉइंट नंबर 6 में. ओके. प्रत्येक बुद्ध लेस, बोधित बुद्ध ज्यादा. ज्ञान 2 ज्ञानधारी लेस, 4 ज्ञानधारी मोर, 3 ज्ञानधारी मोस्ट. अवगाहना मिनिमम अवगाहना लीस्ट, मध्यम अवगाहना वाले मोस्ट. अंतर 6 महीने के अंतर में वेरी लेस, 1 समय के अंतर में मिनिमम, मिडिल एंड मध्य के अंतर में ज्यादा. 108 जीव कम, 107 to 50 जीव मिडिल, 49 to 25 मिडिल, 24 to 1 मैक्सिमम जीव. ऐसे करके अल्प बहुत को they have given, and with this the Tattvartha Sutra ends.
Ma'am, one small doubt, ma'am. In this previous table, antar, what does that antar mean, ma'am?
Antar means difference, time difference.
Between?
Time.
Between what? Time difference between what?
For example, one जीव has become Siddha Bhagwan. एक समय में एक सिद्ध भगवान. Then after 6 months, there may be no Siddha Bhagwan. At the end of 6th month, there can be that many jivas going to move.
But is it a mandate that after 6 months it has to go, or
a rule है ना, 6 months and 8 समय में 608 जीव will go to moksha.
so
So
that,
एक समय में 108 ऐसे चले जाएंगे.
so it's a mandate that after
Yes,
6
yes.
months they have to go, kind of thing.
Yes.
And that happens even now, when they say now there are no Keval Jnanis here now in this Sara.
महाविद्य क्षेत्र से तो जा रहे हैं ना बच्चा.
Not from here.
Not from here. वहां से via महाविद्य क्षेत्र moksha route is open.
Okay, ma'am, one question. I think last time, so what is the difference between Pratikraman, Alochana and Shamapna? I was just...
See,
Ma'am, I
first of all,
wanted to do this thing, not Bhavbhasana, Gandhar on those Alochana and all that.
करना है अभी. Then you take her question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Let us listen to her first.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So I'll start with Alochana. You know, there is a one of the Antarang taps is Prayachit. And under Prayachit, there are many ways to correct. What is Prayachit? Prayachit is correcting and cleansing yourself if you make a mistake. And this always happens to the, applies to the Munis only. So they cleanse the doshas due to pramad and Agyan. And through how many methods do they correct this thing and cleanse themselves? Through 9 methods. And the first one is Alochana. And what happens in Alochana? They make a confession. They make a confession either to themselves or to their guru. And in this Alochana, it is very important because you can do 10 mistakes in Alochana. These 10, there can be 10 faults in doing this Alochana. And those 10 faults is, the first one is you can do a mistake, but you can blame others and ask for forgiveness. And you can allow that way, then you know that the Prayachit will be little less, that the guru will be telling you the Prayachit, so it will be a little less. Or you can tell the second fault or error that you can make in this is, that is, you can tell the Guru, I'm very, very weak. I cannot do all the prayachit that you give. So give me a smaller prayachit. And then the third one is that you can, what people can't see, you can hide that mistake and tell only the mistake that is visible to others. Then due to ignorance or laziness, like you don't want to do the prayachit because you are pretty lazy about doing it, you hide the bigger crime and you tell about, you ask for prayachit for the smaller crime that you have done. Then the fifth one is when you say, oh my God, if I tell about this particular wrong that I have done, I will get a larger punishment or a prayachit I'll be asked to do. So let me make it milder and inform about a smaller version of that crime. Then the sixth one is you go to the Guru and you start praising him. I know you are a very just man and you will give good prayachit. So this is my kind of crime. And when you praise him, you expect a smaller prayachit to be given. Then knowing, you see, you know about the mistakes that other people have done during Chaturmas and other times. But what you do is you hide all, you protect others and you tell about your crimes that you have done before that actually. And then the eighth one is you doubt the prayachit that the Guru has given you. And you think this is not what is prescribed in the Agamas. And not only doubting it, you go and talk to all the others saying that this is what has happened and this is what I've been given and I don't think it is right. That kind of a Puram Koral. Then the ninth one is without telling the Guru, you just go and confess to your friend or a peer, Muni, and then take prayachit or assume prayachit on your own. The last one is, that is, you keep thinking to yourself, this is what I have done wrong and this will be my prayachit. There cannot be any other prayachit that can benefit me if this thing, I know everything. So why do I even have to go and tell the Guru? I will do it myself and I will self-medication kind of a thing. So with this kind of a thing, the alochanas, you must get rid of all these 10 errors and go and do alochana with the Guru. Then what is pratikraman? Pratikraman is you realize one's own fault and then you do a redressal for it. That is, the fault is due to my ignorance, my mithyatva, and whatever I do is to overcome that and remove my mithyatva. It is a kind of a repentance. And there is a third stage in this prayachit, that is tadubhya. Tadubhya is both alochana and doing prayachit. Then you have other 5 methods, which is vivek, that is a discrimination, that you say that I want to, I want to do my prayachit by not eating my the food that I like well for a short period or for a time framework kind of thing, and giving up the essential things, sort of punish yourself kind of thing. Then the 5th one is vyutsarga, that is you are giving up the attachment through man, vachan, kaya. And in that, what do? You give up your mamatva, that is me, my, and the ego, the man, kasha you're giving up. And where you do kayotsarga for a time being, that you stand in one place for so many minutes or you sit in one place. Like, some people keep facing walls. They don't see anything else. They give themselves that kind of a thing so that they focus their mind and they can get over all the reasons that have made them to cause the error. Then the 6th one is tap, that is penance, which is self-explanatory. You do bahirang tap, that is what the external tap. while you're doing the internalization of looking into your own this thing. And then the seventh one is Ched. That these are procedures that the guru does. You don't do it yourself. This is Ched is you're suspended from the Sangh for a time period from the Diksha itself. And then so that you can realize and repent on the wrongs that you've done. Then the eighth one is Parihar. This is expulsion. They are thrown, they are sent out of the Sangh itself for some days or some weeks and or even months, depending on the kind of error that you've done. And then the last one is Upastapana. That is, once the guru thinks that you have realized your mistake and you have repented adequately for it, and there is no chance of you repeating it, then he reinitiates you and gives you Diksha back and takes you back into the Sangh. This is Prayachit.
15 on 15. Now, her question has to be answered. What is the difference between?
She said the question is, what is the difference between Alochana and Pratikraman?
And Kshamapana.
Kshamapana is the forgivance. Forgivance is Kshamapana.
No, you have to relate all the three and talk.
Okay.
Is there any relation to the three?
So Alochana is one confessing and discussing with the Guru and accepting his prayachit. Pratikaman is doing that, whatever he has told you, the redressal mechanism, the correction of that thing through activities. And
Okay.
Shamapana is from the Guru who
No
ultimately...
Guru here. No Guru here. Only self. Everything jungle mein Muniraj hai. How
So-
he is having all the three?
So your if it is within ourselves that you first analyze the error that has been done, and have I done it right? Have I done it according to the agamas? And if so, how have I deviated from the agamas? And in what intensity or in what pathway have I gone? This kind of a self-analysis is Alochana. And once you have done that, you also know how will I correct it and take away the reason for which I have this error has happened. And then the Shamapana is, once I have done the Pratikraman and I'm satisfied that all of this is okay and I have gone back to the right path, then you forgive yourself.
Okay. She has come closer to it. I'll give you one example. By mistake, you have made a mistake. You came to know of your mistake. That is Alochana. Lochan means dekhna. Alochan means seeing properly, examining thoroughly your mistake. Okay. Then, for example, by mistake, I stamped your feet. The moment I saw that I've stamped your feet, what do I say? I'm sorry. So that is Pratikraman. And next time, what is my Kshama? I should walk carefully. I should see that I don't trample again. I don't hurt anybody again. That is forgiveness. Now listen. Pehle to, what is Alochana means? We have not examined our doshas very closely. All mithyatva, virati, pramad, kashai, all that we have not examined correctly. So examining all the ways by which we are coming out of the pure soul is Alochana. Examining the ways by which we are coming out of the soul is called Alochana. That many ways you are coming back to your soul is Pratikraman. And remembering never to go out of the soul is Shamapana.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Ma'am, so only one question. So Alochana, we do it in front of the Guru or in front of Bhagwan?
Both. Even
Both.
Atma ka Atma ke paas.
हाँ, okay.
आत्मा का आत्मा के पास
हाँ.
भी होता है, गुरु के पास भी होता है. अब मत आत्मा के पास करेंगे तो चीटिंग का चांस रहता है. गुरु के पास कर लो तो क्लैरिटी क्लियर ज्यादा जल्दी हो जाता है.
Okay.
बट हिम्मत नहीं है गुरु के पास तो एटलीस्ट आत्मा की साक्षी से तो करो, परमात्मा की साक्षी से तो करो.
हाँ.
No, supposing you take the niyam, any niyam you take, खाली आत्मा की साक्षी से, so there are chances of breaking it. But गुरु की साक्षी से ले लिया, गुरु ने नियम दिला दिया, तो वो तो मुझे follow करना ही है.
हाँ, yes.
The
ma'am.
chances of faltering will be less.
हम्म.
इसलिए गुरु के सानिध्य में ही आत्मा का ग्रोथ होता है. और ज्ञान को गुरु बनाइए. Okay, be true
Yes,
to
ma'am.
your conscience. Okay.
Yes,
हाँ.
ma'am.
So
Yes.
Shamapana is determining not to do the same mistake again.
Ah, that is Uttam Kshama. Not to come out of the soul, to be in the Brahmacharya, Brahma Swarup में रहना is Shama. और आत्मा की अनंत क्षमता, I have not manifested. I'm sorry. That is Pratikraman. And I will be careful to manifest it, is Uttam Kshama.
Thank you, ma'am. That was,
Okay.
this one, the Shamapana was not there in Tattvat Sutra.
उत्तम क्षमा 10 धर्म में आ गया ना.
That's,
10 धर्म में आ गया ना उत्तम क्षमा. संवर में ही आ गया वो सब. तो वो तो इनबिल्ट हो गया. Based on that only Nirjara happens. Okay. निज निधि निज में बताई, यहाँ अनंत उपकार है, उसके लिए जिनवाणी मां वंदना चलो नेक्स्ट वीक 2-4 लोग गंधर्व भाव भाषण देंगे तो ही मैं क्लास लूंगी, नहीं तो मैं क्लास नहीं लूंगी.
Yes, ma'am.
Next class, I want 4 people for Gandhar, 2 Gandhar, 2 Bhav Bhasan. Then only I will take the class, otherwise I'm not taking the meeting. Jai Jinendra.
Thank you, ma'am. Jai Jai.
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you.